So guys, now let's learn about this trees, truss and the forest. Suppose a tree is a very simple term. Hierarchical structure of domains is called tree. So we have seen the hierarchical structure. A domain having the child domains forms a tree, and domains have trust among them. So trust in the sense like a relationship, trust relationship, so that if the trust relationship exists between those domains, then domains can contact each other and can access the resource on other domains as well, on respective opposite domains. So if domain A and domain B has a trust relationship, then domain A can access the resources of domain B and vice versa. That is important of this trust relationship, and it's a transitive property. So let's see what is this. If domain A trusts domain B and domain B trusts domain C, then automatically domain A trusts domain C. So this is the transitive property. So you can imagine there is some security weakness here, because if you know a person and that person know another person, then in real life scenario you may not know the third person. So but in this case, this domain A automatically trusts domain C. So that's why care should be taken that the certain objects like printer, computer users should be allowed by only certain users. Not, you should not keep everyone, or you should not keep authenticated group of users. You should particularly specify the type of users, or specifically the users who want to access the resources, because due to this mutual trust there may be some access of resources that do not want to be accessed. So that's why care should be taken in allocating the resource access. And coming to the forest, forest is the highest in the hierarchy. It contains all the domains of organization. So simply the forest is collection of all the domains of an organization. That is simply a forest. Now let's go ahead and see what it looks like. So we have the domain forest. So first let's go to this brew.com. Brew.com is the domain, and this one is called organization unit. As you can see here, red circle is organization unit. So this organization unit contains users, computer resources, etc. And you can see there are two child domains for brew.com. One is sales.brew.com and pr.brew.com. So as you can see, pr.brew.com has two organizational units. Okay, that's fine. So this forms a tree. So this is a tree, and these have the trust relationship over this child domains. And you can see the red.com. Red.com is a domain, and you can see accounts.red.com and engineering.red.com as a child domains, and this forms a tree. This is one tree. These three domains are tree, and these three domains constitutes a tree. So these are domains, child domains, and the tree and the trust relationships. So whenever you combine all this, so let's say all this brew.com, red.com are the domains of the organization color.com. So let's say color.com and organization. So these are the comes under the one forest, that is color forest. So one thing to note is, if you have only one domain, let's say brew.com, so forget everything else, we have only brew.com. So in that case the domain forest exists, or the forest exists in this domain itself. So whenever you create a domain, then automatically a forest is created. Now we have seen in the domain setup video, we have created a new forest. There are some options to add this computer to the existing domain and create a new forest. We do not have forest yet, that's why we have created the forest, homelab.server. So if there is existing forest, you can add the computer or domain controller to that forest as well by choosing that option. You can see this is the domain forest, and one thing I need to tell is yeah, if there is another forest, let's say test.com, this is the color.com, right? This is everything is color forest. And if there is another forest, say test.com or test, then if that want to join as a domain, then it's not a problem. If that domain wants to add a forest to this forest, then it will become two forests, right? So generally when organizing things, one forest is fine. So whenever you have two or more forests, organizing and accessing resources will be somewhat difficult than accessing in the single forest. So that's why better try to build only one forest rather than two or three forests. So that's a normal way, and accessing resources and everything will be fine within single forest. So that's all for this video. We have learned about trees, truss and forest in this video.